Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about 3 animals that only live in Australia. Platypus look cute and cuddly, but come across a male platypus in mating season and you'll be in for a painful shock. Male platypus have a hollow spur on each hind leg connecting to a venom secreting gland. And while their venom is lethal, there are no recorded deaths from platypus or from platypus stings. Like sharks, the platypus uses electronic impulse to detect underwater prey and locate objects in the darkest depths of the creeks and rivers that they call home. They feed on insects, larvae, freshwater shrimp, worms and yabbies, which they bring to the surface to eat. Despite being a mammal, platypus lay eggs, making them a monotreme. They're one of the only 5 monotreme species left in existence. With 2 layers of fur for insulation and waterproofing, platypus use their fur to trap a layer of air next to their skin so they can stay buoyant and dry. When they're underwater, which they are a lot, the platypus spends about 12 hours every day underwater looking for food. When platypus were first discovered in 1798, British scientists thought they were a hoax created by putting animals together. Webbed feet and a bill like a duck, a body like an otter, and a tail like a beaver. But the joke was on them. The platypus is real and it's awesome. No one knows why, but when these small brown creatures are put under UV lights, they give off a greenish-blue glow, which is strange. Stranger are the people who keep putting them under UV lights. Platypus are cute, but their babies are even cuter, which could be why the name for a baby platypus is a puggle. Echidnas. These prickly little guys evolved between 20 and 50 million years ago, but are still considered quite strange by researchers and scientists. This species is another one of the 5 monotremes in the world. Do you remember what the other one is? The platypus. Today there are 2 families of echidna. The long-beaked echidna, which are native to New Guinea, and, of course, the short-beaked echidna. These unique characters were actually named after Echidna, a creature from Greek mythology, who was renowned as the mother of monsters, believed to be half woman, half snake. Why, you ask? Well, echidnas were thought of by early scientists to have both reptilian and mammalian features, just like the mother of monsters. Believe it or not, echidnas have toothless jaws. That's right, not one single tooth. Instead, they put their slender snouts and strong claws to work, tearing open logs and ant hills and other foods. Guys love satisfying meals of ants, termites, worms, and insect larvae, and have known to eat roughly 4,000 per day. Of all the mammals in the world, echidnas are the second lowest body temperature, after the platypus, which is good news for their lifespan. On average, they've been known to live for 50 years in captivity and 45 years in the wild. This is primarily about their low body temperature and a very slow metabolism. They don't like to go anywhere in a hurry. They wouldn't win a race. In fact, they have a maximum of 2 kilometers per hour. but are more likely to stick to a leisurely waddle of 1 kilometre per hour. We'll forgive them though, as the waddle is just too cute for words. Echidnas are monotremes, quite different to any other mammal, as they lay eggs and have no teats. Female lays the eggs in her pouch. It will hatch after about 10 days, coming out the size of a jelly bean, blind and hairless. They spend the first 7 weeks after birth in the pouch and are left in a burrow when the puggles become too big and prickly. Echidnas might look fearsome because of their spikes, but these animals are actually quite shy. When confronted by a predator or become frightened, they'll curl up into a ball, both hiding and protecting themselves with an armor of spikes. Echidnas might not seem the most active animals, but they spend an incredible amount of time digging and moving soil, an average of 200 cubic meters of soil each year. This improves soil mixing and water penetration, reduces runoff and erosion, and ultimately makes for healthier soils. It's fair to say these guys are environmentally minded. Tawny frogmouths are excellent parents. Both males and females share in building the nest, incubating the eggs, generally 1 to 3 eggs. The eggs take 30 days to hatch, with the male incubating during the day, and both sexes taking turns during the night. Once hatched, parents are very involved in feeding the fledglings. A bird's wings takes about 25 to 35 days to develop enough strength for flight. And did you know that tawny frogmouths pair for life? I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the new year.